Okay, one final update before the expo. Hear the air going in there. That's the engine. Successfully tested 1 week before the expo. So 1225 is all ready. It's all painted nice, so it'll be a surprise for you. We got the tank engines over here. Well, we got 75 and 126, plus the Mighty Mouse ready to help out with some work. And let's see, what else have we got over here? Oh yeah, we got the speeder car, which is almost ready for its big reveal. You'll see why when we go to the festival. We got the auxiliary water car filled with about 25,000 gallons of water. So not all the way, but enough to get us to Alma and back without even really worrying. I think it won't even have to be refilled daily, because we're doing 2 trips to Alma, so it shouldn't have to be refilled, I don't think, unless the locomotive uses more water than it needs to. So that would be a problem. I got the end of the boxcar primered there. I got the side pretty well done except for the top of the door because the handle on my roller broke. So I won't show that. I'll do a different update on that after Expo. And we got the sleeper car over here ready for people to stay over in. But that's going to be moved over to GLC's property along with a sleeper that 765 is supposedly coming with. So everything is pretty well set back here. We're just going to move, we might move the freight cars to a different location. So that's about it. The ash will hopefully is piled in the place where we need it to be, and we'll take care of it as we get closer the next few days to truck it out of here. So that we will have ample room for all the steam locos to dump their ash. We also got the car painting pretty well almost done. As you can see here, the 2 cars. We got the merchandise, gift shop car, and one of the coaches, 5646. And been working pretty hard on them. The sprayer broke, so we had to hand roll them, and they look pretty good actually for something that was hand rolled. You can't even see where any of the defects really were, except for any bumps. You get close enough to them where they used to be. So they sanded this car down pretty good. You can see where the windows used to be when this was a troop kitchen car back in the 50s. 765 has a similar car. It's a tool car, but it still has the windows and the doors still operate on it. So you all know which car that is. So it's pretty much ready. We're not going to have time to do the underbody, but we will get the roof done, as is done on this car, and hopefully the ends too. As you can see, they need to be painted as well. But yeah, they're pretty much ready. They just gotta have their numbers put on, and they're done. We probably won't get to the lounge though, so that won't look so great. But hopefully we can do a couple more repairs on it before it gets rolling. So it won't look the best, but it will be able to run one more time before we get it going. So Expo will be the last you see any of the cars in Via Pink. The lounge being the last one. It will be most likely be hooked up here to the merchandise car. This coach and all the other SRI coaches will be on the hour trips, pulled by the 110 and the diesel on the other end. But the 1225 will be pulling one hour trip as a special Polar Express offer. So you will get the chance to ride on it for 1 hour, and the chance to also, with your ticket, get a copy of the book and a copy of the movie The Polar Express with your ride. I think it's $40 for adults and $25 for kids. That's just for the 1225 1 hour trip on Saturday. We won't be using the caboose or the open car. Now a little overview before Expo is with the Miniature Railway. I should mention the picnic area has been set up with the 76's cab all ready to be a ordering station and restaurant for the grounds here. As you can see, it's all black and it's got some plaques on it for ordering. I'm sure a lot of people will get that. It's not quite finished yet. They'll be doing the finishing touches on it as Train Expo gets here. So anyway, over here is Danny's train, and it's all GLC stuff. He's even got a model of number 1977, the NW2. This is the Canadian Pacific one they had earlier, and he redid it after he got all the cars. As you remember, it was all Canadian Pacific train. Now he's made it pretty much all GLC, except for a few things. A coil car down there, and these tank cars here. Yeah, he's still got a 391. This is actually SD40-2, but he put the Bloomberg trucks under it, so it's only 4 wheels now. He said he wants to redo the number and make an engine that they don't have, but that's in the future. So right now he's keeping the same. He did get this dummy of a GP35. He's got his 390. So formerly Tisby City of Durand locomotive, and before that just the Ann Arbor, Michigan Interstate, Annie Orange. And he's been testing it on here, and we got a small yard built now, and the loop back there has been completed with a double track. One's the passing siding and one's the main, as we done down there that way. Plus we add an extra extended part to the yard itself. Go beyond that is the not round track, but the one that turns it. So not really a Y, but just one to turn the train, so we don't have to use the circle anymore, which we took out. So that's no longer there. Now I'm going to drive down to the other end to show you the other stuff. There's the power car over there, all done, and it's actually got the new lettering and numbering on it, MSTX number 7. The caboose, like I said, probably won't be on the train though, because there'll be a diesel on that end. So as well as the Flagpole 75 and the Lehigh Valley 126, we also got Little River number 1 here. This is going to be the smallest locomotive on display at the event, and number 110 should be arriving soon. But here's the lounge car, and it's the last time you'll be the Expo is the last time you'll be seeing it in the via paint, unless we get someone who's really gun-ho about repainting it. So then we got the Pere Marquette caboose. I don't know if that'll be open for tours. It'll be just around here. We're going to save some money from the Expo to repaint it, so it'll be used on this year's North Pole Express. And we got some trucks here that are helping out. And we got this fiber caboose behind you that has just been delivered too. And finally, the Little River 110's tender has been delivered, but not the 110 itself, the engine. So it will be here in the next few days. We got the excavator up here doing some last minute grading. We got some barrels from the fairgrounds that'll be used for trash, and so they'll be spread out throughout the grounds and possibly into downtown. Got the music box over here made out of the old relay house, which also used to be our old hose box for all the fire hoses. And yeah, I just wanted to show you the bobber caboose before I went. I think they said this will be open for tours during the event. I can't remember who the owner is, but it's a privately owned one and very nicely restored. Like I said, it's called a bobber because it's only got the 4 wheels on it, so it bobs up and down. And like I said, the Pere Marquette caboose will be restored after the event, so we're hoping that your proceeds, your help, will go to restore it. So until the Expo next week, see you then.